we're here at Fermoy Personal Training, FPT. It's our big launch day today, and we have our star. pleased to meet you on behalf of FPT. Bríd is 9 times All-Ireland winner and 11 times, and Player of the Year this year.
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming along. I know you have a very busy day.
No bother.
We just wanted to have a little chat on film about sports nutrition in ladies sport, and obviously as a high level athlete, we were having a brief conversation that the kind of whole spin on sports nutrition is only just starting to filter in.
Yeah. Definitely.
So how is that working for you at the moment? Are you using sports nutrition products?
Yeah, I would. So in general, my diet would be very good, and I suppose that has been sustainable for the last, I suppose, look, we've won 11 All-Irelands now out of 12, which you know, wasn't done easily, but I suppose, yeah, good nutrition had a lot to play for that. But in the last couple of years, I suppose, getting older, trying to look after myself a little bit more, the training levels have increased an awful lot. The gap between us and, I suppose, the teams that have been nipping at our heels for the last couple of years is definitely closing. So you need to, I suppose, try to find some way to kind of raise your game a little bit, and I've definitely found supplements are a way to really, I suppose, bridge that gap a small little bit. Definitely, I suppose, like, we've increased our training levels a lot. I think anyone that's training 3 times a week definitely needs some form of supplement to try to help them recover a little bit quicker, as your turnaround is a lot shorter. So that's something that I have definitely bought into. And I think last year definitely was a real kind of eye-opener to me. Like, as I said, I would be on the team now maybe 13, 14 years, and as I say, like, I'm getting older, shoving on, and I definitely do need something to kind of help me a little bit. And I found last year, when I kept my nutrition as it was, but I, you know, really upped my, I suppose, my supplement intake and just things that would benefit me, and I found a huge difference. And thankfully, we went on and had a great year last year.
Brilliant. Yeah. I know. As a strength and conditioning coach, for example, with both GAA and the IRFU, I've personally seen over the last 10 years a huge kind of swing change in attitude towards sports nutrition. When I first came to Ireland, it was almost a taboo subject. Take that stuff and it'll kill you.
Yes.
Where I think the realization of the food value of what it actually is, 100%. Even though it comes as a shake, that barrier is starting to drop. Have you seen that kind of only recently in ladies sports, or is it slowly evolving? Or
definitely, I suppose, more recently than anything. But as I said, I think that's just because everyone is such on an even playing field that everyone is looking for those inches just to try to, you know, get them over the line. I suppose from our point of view with Cork ladies, this year is probably the first year that we've really gone into, you know, supplementing our health. Whereas players probably, you know, maybe the older brigade would have been doing it for the last 2-3 years. Right. But this year, I think it's kind of more emphasis on a whole team, kind of buying into it and seeing the importance of it and getting a lot more information. And I suppose that's what it's all about, getting information and knowing what you're taking and knowing the right stuff to take. Yeah.
And tell me, are you using vitamins or just a protein shake or a recovery formula? Yeah,
what I would have used a lot last year, I suppose I would have 100% taken a whey protein shake after, you know, any session. I would have, I suppose, tried to recover then during the night, taking a casein before I went to bed. And I would have definitely bought into taking my omegas, taking my multivitamin, taking a probiotic. You know, just, I suppose, things like that, just to kind of, you know, not overkill, but just things that I know would boost me a little bit. Days when I'm feeling tired, then maybe, you know, pre-workout just to kind of give me that kick. And then I suppose magnesium at night then if I was, you know, if I was, because everyone, I think, you know, has so much going on in their lives, whereas, you know, maybe those little extras are maybe what could get you over the line.
And I think when you're looking for that 1 or 2% sporting excellent difference, that's where the timing of nutrition comes into play.
And I suppose even last year I definitely found a difference even in my own makeup. Like, you know, I didn't feel bloated, I didn't, you know, I felt I was even a little bit leaner than I would have been other years, and I think that was just due to my increased kind of protein and just increased kind of information, I think, more so than anything else.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you well, and I really do thank you for coming down.
No
I know
bother.
you're a busy day.
No bother.
From at FPT, we're launching, thanks to Bríd coming down, we're launching a sports supplement shop side to the gym business. So you know, if you're looking for real solid advice, if you're looking for real good product range, extremely price competitive, then call into FPT. You don't need to be a gym member, you can just come in and buy product, but more importantly, you're going to get the right advice and the right product for the type of need that you're looking for. So come and see us at FPT.